Hi everyone, this is Damla from Kimimila, and now I have two very special guests. One is Dr. Samir Chaukkar, and the other one is our beautiful and mysterious girl, lady, Lora. Hi, how are you?
Nice to see you.
First, I want to start with you. Can you please tell us about your journey with homeopathy?
My journey started 10 years back with homeopathy. I had difficulties with my daughter and she was very ill, so I couldn't find any alternative treatment for her. So I found out homeopathy and it was my seventh. So I was about to treat her with homeopathy and all her problems went away only with homeopathy. There was no other.
Wow, now
Way. Now she's perfect.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And hey, mister,
Hello.
tell us about your story too.
My story is first of all, I always wanted to be a doctor, and I remember like when I was in the third standard or standard 3, we had a fancy dress competition as children in a school, and I asked my mom to borrow the white apron and the stethoscope and everything from the local doctor, and she got it for me, and that was my first experience being a doctor. And after that, I studied hard in that direction and ultimately got admission into homeopathy. It is what I wanted. And now it has been like 27 years since we are practicing homeopathy.
Wow, so you must be very wise.
I'm not wise, but I'm just trying to be.
So, Laura, how did you meet with Dr. Chakka?
We meet through social media. Of course, around homeopathy. I was interested in homeopathy. He's very good in pediatric cases.
Mhm.
So I looked for a help from him to treat my child. So he helped me, and this is how everything happened. I was fascinated by his ways of treatment, by his knowledge. At that time, I didn't know almost anything about homeopathy, but I started following whatever he's teaching and whatever he's doing. And he was able to treat my daughter in a month. So
Wow.
it was a miracle for me. And of course, I started following.
So, you are working together for how many years?
I think 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost 8 years.
And you are visiting different countries together?
Yeah, many countries.
Which
together.
countries?
UK.
We have visited, to begin with, of course, India. We've treated a lot of cases in India. Laura has come to India many times because of her interest in Indian mythology and culture too. But then we have seen a lot of patients in India and many countries like Brazil, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia,
Canada.
many countries, and even Canada. Yeah.
Wow. And your specific area is pediatric?
Yes, I started with pediatrics, especially with behavioral and learning problems of children like autism, ADHD. But then we have progressed ahead with all the other problems like even allergies, arthritis, autoimmune disorders, women problems, children problems of growth, and other things, and a lot of other problems. Of course, dermatology is also one of our specialties. A course which I am learning at Mumbai. I'm the dean of Dr. Batra's academy, where we are running a postgraduate course in dermatology, affiliated to the university. So I'm looking after the course and also doing some research with oncology also and cancer also along with Laura. So she has been an instrument who has helped me a lot and kind of motivated me to move ahead. She's always been with me in all my cases, in all my endeavors, and she has been a real push in my career, both academically and spiritually also.
So, she's like an angel.
Yes.
So, our dear below, Laura, and do you have some memories about homeopathy, about meeting with new clients, children, and witnessing their miraculous changes?
Yeah, of course, we have many successful cases. But along with successful cases, we have few failures, but through failures, So this is a lifetime process. It's not a 2, 3, 5 years. So as deeper you go into homeopathy, as you learn that there is something more and more to know. There are many cases, of course, and the most inspiring thing is when you see the happiness in parents' eyes and their gratefulness. This is the word homeopathy, and we are paid for it with these smiles and this satisfaction which we see in their eyes.
Nice. Very touching thing, right?
But it requires a lot of work and a lot of studying, that's for sure. It's not an easy going thing. And it requires a lot of focusing into this and believe that it works.
Yeah, if I'm not wrong, in classical medicine, you should work on different cases and different diseases, and you should always update yourself. But in homeopathy, especially, you are working case by case, person by person. So you should also follow what's going on in this area, but also you should focus on the special needs of that person, right?
In homeopathy, we don't treat the disease. We treat the person. So our skill is to learn how to treat better and better the personality and how to learn who the patient is. And it requires a lot of studying, it requires a lot of research, it requires many years and many seminars which we are attending and giving as well. So it's not an easy task.
Yeah.
Because human nature is not an easy.
It's still a mystery.
Yes, exactly.
So, what is your future plans?
Future plans, there are many, but one of the few plans is that we intend to spread our wings in all the countries. We intend to treat people all over the world. We want to give the wellness of homeopathy, spread the wellness of homeopathy and the happiness of homeopathy to all over the world. Also to start, we already have online treatments. We are doing it from India. We are doing it in various countries. Turkey has been a great, blessing to me since last so many years, and it is like a second home. And we've been visiting Turkey for so many years now, at least once in 3 months. And the amount of interest that Turkish homeopaths have is enormous, and they are really motivated. And we would really like to take them to higher levels along with us. I am not saying that I am great or somebody is great or somebody is not great, but we need to learn a lot about homeopathy, and we need to all walk hands in hand and learn a lot of homeopathy. And looking at the motivation and encouragement that Turkey gives as far as homeopathy is concerned, I'm really overwhelmed, I'm really happy, and I want to put all my efforts to kind of teach the homeopaths here whatever I know a little bit. I want to spread my knowledge, spread and give it to them and help them practice homeopathy in a better way. Also, there are plans of maybe a homeopathic institute later on. It has always been a dream to start a homeopathic college, a homeopathic hospital. So let's see, if there are like-minded people we meet, we might even think of that too.
Nice. So, is it your plan too?
Of course, it's my plan. Of course, Turkey is like our baby. So we started many things here, and we have a lot of friends here. And there are many people who are really interested in high class, high quality homeopathy, because you can find even not good homeopathy anywhere in the world. But it is more important. It is more important for us to, especially for Samir, to give proper knowledge. So his task is to spread his knowledge, because he has a lot of knowledge along with experience. And our task is to spread this knowledge here with this. And in fact, homeopaths in Turkey are very good. Yes. So
The teacher is good.
yes, of course, the teacher is good.
And one person we forgot was a friend called Damla. So she helps us a lot here. And the place we are practicing here is in Damla's place. So thanks to her.
And do you have books about homeopathy?
Yes, we have written certain books, and one of our books is on comparative materia medica, which is read by students all over the world and appreciated. We are in the process of writing two or three more books on autism and materia medica also, which will be shortly in the market. So we are waiting for the publication of those books.
Nice, very good. Okay, so what is your last sentence, only for this interview, of course, before we say goodbye?
To be with you.
Hail homeopathy, hail Hahnemann. Let us all practice homeopathy to the best, to the fullest, and let's bring the wellness of homeopathy to each and every home in the world.
Harika. Excellent.
İnşallah.
İnşallah. Çok teşekkürler.
Çok teşekkür.
Görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.